Hey Reddit, you're probably used to seeing crazy stories all over this site, but I'm pretty sure mine might just stand out. Strap in. I was born Lucius Iullus Columnus Faber in the year 145 of your era, in Praeneste, just a few kilometers from the Eternal City. I grew up as a blacksmith, following in the footsteps of my father, Titus Iullus Columnus Faber, himself a respected craftsman in the city. We were a family of artisans, and our forge was the oldest in Praeneste, passed down from father to son for generations. At 22, after saving up a modest sum, I proposed to my childhood friend, Rufa Vetia Zosima. We married, and a year later, our son, Caius Iullus Columnus Faber, was born. I had every intention of passing down the art of forging to him, just as my father had taught me. But things took a dramatic turn. One day, unbeknownst to me, my wife began seeing another man. She devised a scheme to ruin my reputation so she could be with him, telling everyone she had caught me with another woman, a free, married woman. The rumor spread quickly among the other women in town. They told their husbands, who came to our workshop, and soon my father heard of it. The gossip became accepted as truth in the eyes of the city. I tried to deny it, but my denials only seemed to confirm the accusations. In our society, reputation was everything, and mine was destroyed. My father advised me to leave, to protect our business and spare him from my downfall. I made the decision to divorce before the magistrate, and without another word, I entrusted my one-year-old son to my parents and left at dawn without looking back. I did not cry. I did not shout. I simply left. I arrived in Rome by the end of the day, determined to enlist in the Legion, where my strength and experience as a blacksmith would be valued. In the army, a man's reputation was built on deeds, not rumors. After 6 months of rigorous training in the Latium, I joined my unit in Pannonia, along the Danube limes. The first 2 years of service were a mix of patrols, drills, work in the army forge, and downtime. I admit I visited some taverns and brothels, places where legionaries could forget past betrayals. My comrades appreciated my calm and discipline. My superiors noticed my reliability and gradually entrusted me with small responsibilities. I wasn't loud, but my orders were precise and effective. War and the forge had taught me how to lead. One day, in 172, during an escort mission for a young tribune, Marcus Aelius Scaurus Reticus, the son of a senator, we were attacked by a horde of Germanic barbarians. My companions, green recruits, panicked and fled. The 5 of us veterans held our ground. Only the senator's son stayed with us. One barbarian, noticing the quality of his clothes, immediately realized he was an aristocrat. He tried to take him hostage. I pushed him back, killed him, but was wounded in the clash. Despite my injury, I remained calm and commanded my men to repel the attack. We made it back to the nearest camp, where I filed my report. Afterwards, the young tribune, visibly grateful, came to the infirmary to check on me. Over time, we became friends. He taught me the intricacies of the political and military world, and I saved him from a few tricky situations in return. One day, his father came to visit him. Learning of my role in protecting his son, he expressed deep gratitude. Marcus, in a gesture of brotherhood, proposed that I be considered more than a comrade in arms and be adopted by his paterfamilias. I was stunned. A blacksmith adopted by a senator. I had never imagined such a destiny. But his father agreed, and my name officially became Lucius Aelius Scaurus Iullianus Columnus. The adoption changed my life. Even before it was official, I was already on a fast track to promotion. The adoption accelerated everything further. My deeds had been recognized, and my new family gave me the legitimacy I needed to advance. As a centurion, I was respected in the army, but the ceiling of possibility had disappeared. A new destiny was now within reach. My military rise did not change who I was. I remained the same simple man, honored by the trust of my new family. I had no ambition other than helping my brother and ensuring the success of my benefactors. Personally, all I wanted was to see my son grow one day in this world of power and honor and to prepare him as best I could. with my new status, I could help my son from afar. I funded the best schools for him, and out of respect for my adoptive father and brother Marcus, I informed them of my decision. To my surprise, they also contributed to his education. It was an act of kindness I will never forget. Years passed. Having become Praefectus Castrorum, the camp commander, I felt the time had come to see my son. At 15, he was becoming a young man. I spoke often of him to my adoptive brother Marcus, and he arranged an exceptional leave for both of us, using his higher rank. He was eager to meet the child he considered almost a nephew. We set out on the journey to Praeneste, but fate intervened. We fell ill and died under miserable circumstances. That's when everything changed. Centuries later, we awoke in new bodies, younger, without the scars that had once marked us. We had been reincarnated on a planet called Antonia, far from Earth. There, under the rule of a king and queen, we had to rebuild everything. Our Roman military and noble past provided a foundation. We learned to use technology, navigate this strange world, and prepare for a new battle, the Saint Antonin's Day. Our new home needed us. I had lost all hope of seeing my son again, separated by nearly 2 millennia, when by chance I discovered that the reincarnated inhabitants of Praeneste had been settled in Mons Bellum in the Principality of Sarnia. I hurried there, hoping to see him. Upon arrival, I learned my son was indeed there, but also that my ex-wife, now his only living parent, had taken custody. Enraged, I went straight to the local magistrate and officially adopted my son into my new family. When we met, he first looked at me like a stranger, then recognized in me the features of his grandfather. My father had told him one day I would return. He had been prepared to lead a life as an aristocrat. My ex-wife, seeing this, could not oppose fate. She knew our son was now under my protection and would enjoy a life very different from what she had planned. She had destroyed my reputation, but reality was now entirely different. I was no longer Lucius Iulus Columnus Faber. I was a man of honor, a senator's adopted son, a general of the Kingdom of Antonia. That's the story of my life, from blacksmith to adopted senator's son to the stars on Antonia. If this story carried you along with me, feel free to like, comment, or share so others can read it too. And if you want to follow more thrilling adventures, Roman or interstellar, subscribe to stay updated. Your feedback and shares give me the strength to keep telling these incredible stories.